okay. We're thinking about that firefighter, but I mean, just a travesty right before Christmas. The governor's people in charge of the former Reedy Creek Improvement District are accusing Disney of bribing the government that Disney used to control.
It's now called the Central Florida Tourism Oversight District, and today they're presenting a report at a meeting. West News' Bob Hazen joins us live there this morning. Bob, we know a lot of this focuses on those annual Disney passes Reedy Creek employees used to get.
That's right. The district used to buy those passes for Disney for all of its employees and retirees. But this new report that the district is putting out today claims that Disney used those passes to keep district employees in its pocket. Now, the governor's people who are now in charge of the Central Florida Tourism Oversight District, or CFTOD as they call it, are releasing the report on past practices of the Reedy Creek Improvement District today. It looks back at how things worked here when Disney controlled the district, which acts like a government on the land where the theme parks are. It claims Disney treated Reedy Creek like an extension of the company instead of like an overseeing government. And it takes particular aim at those annual passes and discounts, which could be worth thousands of dollars. The report says, quote, for years, the company treated district employees like Disney employees by, for instance, providing complimentary annual passes and steep discounts, benefits, and perks that were akin to bribes. It also says the new people in charge have reported that issue to the IRS because, quote, Reedy Creek should have treated that fringe benefit as part of the employee's taxable income and either withheld taxes from the employee's paychecks based on that value or paid such taxes on the employee's behalf. Now, this will also be the first meeting of the district's board since the scandal surrounding one of its members. Bridget Ziegler flared up. She's a founder of the Moms for Liberty group and the wife of the state GOP chairman. That chairman who is now accused of raping a woman in Sarasota County. And as part of that investigation, Bridget Ziegler allegedly told police that she had had a prior sexual encounter with that woman and her husband. And we don't know if Ziegler will show up at this meeting today or if the other board members will